Hello everyone. This is Married and Loved. Never beg for someone to be in your life. Don't beg for love from those who have no time for you or from someone who thinks only of him or herself. Don't ever do it. The person who makes you feel invisible and insignificant with indifference does not deserve you. You deserve someone who, with their attention, make you feel important and present. Love must be shown, but should never ever be begged for. You deserve someone that says less but does more. The person who only looks for you when they need you does not deserve you. Look for the person who is by your side when you need them and not just when it is in their favor. You deserve someone who takes you in and makes you feel important in your life without expecting anything in return. The end is simple. The person who deserves you is one who, by having the freedom to choose, chooses you, appreciates you and dedicates their time and thoughts to you. Don't let social media fool you and kill your vibe in real life. You'll end up broke and depressed thinking that social media lavish is everything. Appreciate what you have, be happy and work for what you don't have. Some of the biggest challenges in relationships come from the fact that most people enter a relationship in order to get something. They are trying to find someone who's going to make them feel good. In reality, the only way a relationship will last is if you see your relationship as a place that you go to give, and not a place that you go to take. Stop breaking your own heart by trying to make a relationship work that clearly isn't meant to work. You can't force someone to care about you. You can't force someone to be loyal. You can't force someone to be the person you need them to be. Sometimes the person you want most is the person you're best without. You got to understand some things are meant to happen, but just not meant to be. Some things are meant to come in your life, just not meant to stay. Don't lose yourself by trying to fix what's meant to stay broken. You can't get the relationship you need from someone who's not ready to give it you. And you might not understand why now, but I promise you, your future will always bring understanding of why things didn't work out. Trust me. Don't put your happiness on hold for someone who isn't holding on to you. Some chapters just have to close without closure. Straight up. Stay positive. If your guy has these 7 habits, marry him right now. Few habits are to die for, just like that there are few things in guys that are worth marrying for. No one is perfect and everyone is facing a challenge to be a better person in life. We are either struggling to get there or waiting to start this struggle. There are barely any people who are at the verge of becoming this perfect person. If your partner has the following habits, know that his struggles have been real and that he is one heck of a guy, someone who should be kept, someone who's a definitive keeper. People naturally demand their partners to have good moral values and a kind heart, because good looks are not enough to spend a life with someone. Every person goes through certain events that mold his character and make him either despicable or an absolute sweetheart. It entirely depends on how he tackles with the tantrums life throws at him. Some traits in a man's personality are absolutely worth dying for, and if your guy has them, we would suggest you keep him because these qualities are hard to find and you've got one of a rare species out there. Value him. 1. If he respects women. Women are generally moody. Especially with all the hormones going up and down every month. There will be times when they will be the sweetest to you and there will be times when they want to rip your heads off. If a man understands this and is sensitive towards you, marry him. Other than that, if he respects your say, gets the door for you or does those gentlemanly things for you, keep him close. There are not too many people left who still follow the gentleman's code, and we all know how heart-melting it is when a man acts like a gentleman. Your guy is more than valuable if he respects women and is not sexist at all. If he supports your choices, helps you out with self-lifting and treats you equal, he is a definite keeper. Moreover, women tend to have ups and downs in their mood due to all the hormones dancing inside. It is not easy for another person to tolerate our meaningless anger on them. So if your guy does not overreact to your reactions and understands and stays calm, then we say he is a total sweetheart. Only gentlemen have such traits, and we all know about the lack of gentlemen in our society these days. You will know your guy is one of them by his actions, speech and reactions. 2. Helps you out in household work. Men are clueless, or if not clueless, lazy to do all of that household work. Every man runs from it, and if your man is being nice and helping you out around the house, know that it is rare and you will not find many people who do that. Some men still believe in this stereotype that women are supposed to stay at home and do all the household chores while they go outside to earn money. We all know such men. If yours is not one of them and considers that stereotype foul, then you are dating a nice man. If he helps you out with your chores at home and shares the burden with you, he deserves a thumbs up. Women are quite often left to look after the house all by themselves, and men are ignorant of the fact. But someone who understands it can be difficult for you to do it all alone is worth keeping. 3. When he thinks of you first. Man or woman, if they think of you first, consider yourself lucky. Involuntarily, humans are bound to care for themselves, but if you see your partner going out of their way to put you first in everything they do, they definitely love you, and you will certainly not regret spending the rest of your life with them. Humans tend to think of themselves first in all matters naturally and involuntarily, but if your guy goes out of the way to put you first in everything, know that he loves you too much. Putting someone else before himself must require emotional effort, so appreciate him for that and treasure this quality of his. Try to treat him the same way and let him know that he is precious. 4. He is honest. Sometimes your partner's honesty might seem unnecessary or inappropriate. It could also hurt you at times, but believe me, you would rather have someone who is 100% honest than someone who lies to you on your face. Who wants to deal with a guy who constantly lies about his feelings? Where about? Friends or anything else? Soon, these little white lies become huge, and before you know it, they are cheating on you. So if your partner is honest, value him. Although absolute honesty is not the best form of communication between emotional beings, yet you'd love your man being completely honest to you. You might not like the truth at times, but the realization of him being honest to you will surely make you appreciate him. If he is honest, he will tell you everything that he does and does not, who he meets and who he does not meet. He will keep you updated on the healthy and unhealthy habits that he may catch. Who doesn't love a companion who shares everything? 5. He is generous. By generosity, I don't mean only material things, even though some flowers or a little gift every now and again never hurt. A genuinely generous guy will be generous in all domains of life. He will generously give you his time, his love, compliments, kindness and tenderness. He will not hesitate when it comes to giving a bit extra to this relationship, to you. He will be generous in expressing his love to you as well. You are lucky if your man is generous in all matters of life. We do not refer to material generosity only, but emotional and supportive generosity too. Although little gifts of flowers and chocolates won't cost much, but being generous with other entities like love, encouragement, expression and care are more important. If he is generous with his love for you and expresses it generously, you have got a man you should always keep. 6. He makes you laugh. If a guy makes you laugh, smile, your life with him will be easy, happy and never boring. Life's hardships can become less of a burden when you take them lightly, and especially when you have someone who can put humor into the worst of situations. I think that a man with a great sense of humor, who is able to make you giggle, is a true gift of life. What's better than the tears of joy and laughter? The sense of humor is quite important because it shows how he deals with matters that arise every now and then. If he makes you laugh and does things just to see a smile on your face, do not let him go. If he would do anything to make you laugh, he might as well go at lengths to keep you happy forever. Also, your conversations will never be boring and hardships will not scare you both too much with the positive attitude you will catch from him. And sometimes, during dry days, a good laugh and some giggles can do enough to change the mood. 7. He is strong on communication. A guy who is interested in your opinion, who listens to what you have to say and who understands, will definitely be a lot better boyfriend than a guy who is only interested in his own point of view and ignoring any sane communication. Remember, communication is two ways and many times one or the other partner lags behind in it, causing arguments and dissatisfaction in the relationship. So, it is always good to be with someone who wants to listen and be heard. These are just a few attributes of a man that you should look for. At times a few people might need time to work on a few areas, help them become the best version of themselves and develop all these qualities. Remember, your encouragement will be the push factor for them to become better. A real man values his woman's opinions and pays heed to her suggestions and predictions. Communication is very important for a relationship to grow stronger, and if he understands this fact, he is the one. Guys who ask their girls if their decisions are right or not, listen to them with attention and share with them their problems are guys who put their trust in their girls and they are worth everything. Dissatisfaction and arguments in a relationship are often caused by the ignorance of one partner towards the other one. So, it is a precious thing if he is strong at communicating with you. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and stay inspired.